T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignitions, engines full power, and liftoff. Go Falcon, go Kuiper.
The vehicle is pitching downrange. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
At T plus 30 seconds and counting, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. In just a few seconds, we'll throttle the engines down in preparation for max Q, the period of maximum aerodynamic pressure. To help go from vertical to horizontal, the first stage performed a pitch kick just after liftoff, about 10 seconds into flight, which is a maneuver known as a gravity turn. The engines gimbal a small amount, and that slowly turns the first stage from going straight up.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
Going horizontal with the help of gravity. And eventually, will be roughly horizontal to Earth as we achieve orbit.
Max Q.
And there's the call out for max Q. Continuing on the timeline, everything's looking good. The rocket typically needs to go 17,500 miles per hour horizontally in order to avoid being pulled back down to Earth and get into orbit. You can track our progress to orbit by watching the left corner of your display. That's going to show us the first stage velocity and altitude. Now we have several events coming up in quick succession, and we should hear all of these called out by Mission Control, starting with main engine cutoff, or MECO, then stage separation, SES-1, and fairing separation. MECO is where we shut down all 9 M1D engines on the first stage. Then stage separation is when the first and second stages of Falcon separate from one another. And second engine start 1, or SES-1, is when we'll light the MVEC engine on the second stage for the first time. Then less than a minute later, the fairing will then jettison from the second stage, as it's no longer needed to protect the payload once we're in space. So let's keep an eye out for these events happening back to back, all coming up in about 10 seconds from now.
MECO.
Stage separation confirmed.
Stage 2 startup.
Good series of call-outs back to back, which again were MECO, stage separation. Coming up next will be fairing separation in about 30 seconds from now. As mentioned earlier, we will be attempting to retrieve these fairing halves once they fall back to Earth. They'll be taken back to shore by our ocean recovery vessel, Doug, once they fall back down to Earth. And we should be hearing that call out for fairing separation in just about 10 seconds from now.
Fairing separation confirmed. Stage 1 FTS has safed.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
There's the call out for entry burn startup on the Falcon 9's first stage. The burn is set to last about 25 seconds and again is slowing down the vehicle in preparation for its final burn and landing.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
And there's the call out for entry burn shutdown, the completion of the Falcon 9 first stage's entry burn. And we should be hearing that call out for the first stage landing burn in just a few moments from now.
Stage 2 is in terminal guidance. Stage 1 landing burn.
Good call out for landing burn start on the Falcon 9 first stage. And this is the final burn that this booster will see before touching down on a shortfall of gravitas.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy. Stage 1, landing confirmed.
There's the call out for a successful landing of our Falcon 9 rocket. This was the first launch and landing for this first stage.
Nominal orbit insertion.
Good call out too. A great way to cap off this early morning mission. As we mentioned at the top of the show, at our customer's request, we will be ending our live coverage now that the booster has landed. So let's wrap up tonight's broadcast.